Hi, Genevieve.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
You're 28. You graduated as a pharmacist.
Yes, sir.
You practice pharmacy.
Yeah.
But then you started a company that did a lot of money. You tell us about that. How did you get into that, and what did your company do?
Okay, so I am an owner of a DSP, which is a distance selling pharmacy. So essentially it's a pharmacy that is not in your local community store, primarily online pharmacy. Right. So what we do is it's essentially like your ASOS. You go online and it's a place that you can purchase medications. And we also work with an online prescriber. So a patient can have a consultation with the prescriber writes them a prescription and they receive their medications. Yeah. And we also do over-the-counter medications. So maybe if you have a cold or you've got a headache, you can buy your paracetamol or you can buy your day and night nurse.
Why were they trying to shut you down at the time?
Oh, well, regulation, GPHC are very highly, pharmacy is a highly regulated industry.
Did you do anything illegal?
I didn't do anything illegal, no.
So what did they want?
Well, at the time with online pharmacies, they were concerned with whether selling specific medications were regulated. They didn't feel like across board with all online pharmacies that.
So it wasn't also because you were black? Was it?
I hope not. I don't believe that my color should stop me from doing what I need to do.
At the time you were employing, or maybe you're still employing something, how many people?
So we had about 4 people that we had employed, yeah. So
what's your background? How did you, because normally it will be, you graduate, you go to locum.
Yeah.
Did I get the word right?
Correct.
You go to locum. Yeah. What motivated you into trying to do your own thing? Why were you overly ambitious? No.
Well, I was able to obviously be in an environment that I was pushed to be honest with you, I never knew I was entrepreneurial. In fact, anybody who went to university with me would always banter, say that I was the person that would climb the ladder. That was my dream, to be the best pharmacist that there was. I didn't know I had an entrepreneurial bone in my body. Yeah. But then I was fortunate enough to be put in an environment that I had mentors and leaders. The Nation family, I said it, the Nation family. Yeah. I was put in that environment where I had leaders like yourself, like Pastor Nikki, who's my leader, who told me that I didn't have to be under the 9-to-5 system. Again, as some people have said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the 9-to-5 system. But for me, I saw a massive thing that I could be part of, where I could fund a work, and I knew there's no way I can do that on a 9-to-5. That's just the truth. That's my personal ambition. Anybody else, you can do a 9-to-5.
You were religiously brainwashed then?
Nope, not religiously brainwashed. I was shown a different way of life. The thing is, we see other people, other nations being able to have the kind of money we could only wish and dream for. We're not told, and I'll be specific, as Black people, as young Black people, that we can attain anything. I'm not gonna lie, before I came to Nation Family, I didn't even know what a Dorchester was. I'd never gone there. Even going to drink coffee at Costa was like, how can you drink coffee when there's coffee at home? Do you see? I wasn't brought up in an environment that I could attain those things.
Okay, I like that point there. Yeah. So that takes me to your background there. Yeah. Because you say you were not brought up in that kind of environment. Yeah. Tell me about your background, because I would love to assume that you went to uni in UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you from an affluent background, or how difficult was it growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't from a wealthy background. My parents did the best that they could. Yeah. For me, they did their best that I could even go to a private sixth form, because they believed in me becoming a pharmacist or a professional. Yeah. But again, obviously they can only push me as far as they've gone. Yeah. And it was never going to be a millionaire, a billionaire. Yeah. And I think in our community, at the back of our minds, we don't believe that we can become those things. Yeah. So what I saw in a Nation family, what I saw in a PT, through his teachings of Christ, so nobody should come for me. He teaches Christ. Through that teaching, it pushed me to know that, no, I deserve to be a millionaire. I deserve to be a billionaire. I deserve to freely walk into places and spend money how I want. I deserve to build a community with money. Yeah. because I think people feel like we build community with air. No, we build community with money. And if I've got the intelligence and the resources and the encouragement to do so, I'm gonna go for it.
So more like you pushed yourself to achieve something in life because you were inspired by some sort of leadership.
100%.
Okay, so what's your company gonna look like in 3 to 7 years? What do you think?
I want to have the highest ranking DSP there is, UK and abroad, but I want to specifically go into technology. So healthcare and technology is a huge thing right now. I have a husband who his speciality is in technology.
You were proposed to in the church.
I was, and it was so amazing because number one, it was with my whole family. I couldn't have asked for a better proposal. That's just me personally, and I heard it was your idea as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
On this seat, I'm not involved.
It was his idea, guys. But that just made it. It just made it superb.
How long have you been in the Nation family?
I've been in the Nation family for almost 5 years now.
5 years.
So I actually came at the very, very, very last weeks of Lancaster House.
Okay.
And
well, you were in uni then, isn't it?
Yes, I was.
Awesome. Yeah. So we're still talking about what you see in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. So I really want to go into IT technology and healthcare, which will also propel the online business. So we are already looking at using the same model that we have here in Africa, so in Nigeria and in Ghana. Yeah. So it's just to ensure that we have our hands in as many different pots in that arena as possible. And also, one thing that I genuinely aspire to, and in fact that you told me one time, is that for me to say that I'm successful is that I'm the reason why thousands of and millions of people can eat.
Yeah.
That's the truth. So employment for me is going to be huge. Right. That's my desire. I want to employ as many people as I can from all walks of life.
I love it.
Yeah.
So let's assume someone is watching and they are Genevieve, but you're 28 now, married, and you're running a company, a successful company. You're also a pastor, isn't it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so someone is 14, 15, lady, a girl child, watching right now. What would you want to say to them? How would you want them to live their life or suggest they live their life?
I would want them to, again, be under mentorship, have a voice over your life. I know it's something that we're taught that, it's a bondage, it's a restriction. No, it gives you focus. Focus is key. I would tell them that believe that you can be the best, because I don't think that mantra is spoken in our community, that we can genuinely be the best. We're always limited by this thing, but God put us in this thing. He made me black. There's nothing I can do about it, and there's a reason that he did it. Because he believes that I can be what he has proposed for me to be in this skin. So if there's a Genevieve, a 14-year-old Genevieve, is just that believe that you can become and locate somebody that can push you there.
How do you feel when if you drive a Range Rover around London, black young girl? How do people look at you?
I get side looks. I get looks. I get looks because it's not usual. In fact, some of
in London City.
Yeah, I get bantered for it even from people that maybe are not in our direct family, direct community. Like, oh, you must be rich. But it for me, it's just, why is this not normal?
Yeah.
Why do I have to be this alien almost because I drive a Range Rover? I've worked hard, I deserve it, and I pay for it.
I love this. Now, guys, if there's anything I want to take away from this, I'm speaking about leadership, and you can see she's got passion for what she's talking about. Leadership, and not just, she's not a model, social media model and stuff like that, just a hardworking, thinking entrepreneur, touching lives and employing people through a knowledge of pharmaceuticals. And so we're saying that the next world, young people within Europe and beyond, will look at people like these and be inspired and see possibilities. That in case you've tried to be a model, or you've tried to be a rapper, or you've tried to be this or that, and it's not your line. There are people who are doing well within your field who can define success by how many people they are helping. It's been a pleasure having you here, Jenny. That was so energetic and expression. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. God bless you. Thank you all. Have a lovely day. Tout en mettant ma